Hey, Jen. I figured I'd come on here a little early. I hope you are all doing well. I figure I'd jump on here and do a collective. Mm. Somebody's looking for freedom and they feel they have lost their sense of adventure. You've got some great ideas and you're currently going through a bit of a recharge, a regeneration. So be patient. Mm. Apparently, there's a friend that isn't such a friend. Um, they might have lost their protection for coming up against you. People are turning on them. Hmm. All right, so whatever ideas that you currently have right now, you need to be taking action because they're going to bring a lot of happiness to you. You've got some amazing ideas up your sleeve, and you need to take action on that and make that happen. And you need to keep it to yourself at the same time. Don't be telling everybody. Yeah, this so-called friend that lost their protection and they've got people coming up against them. They were not following their higher calling, and they're trying to take you away from it as well because it clarified the adventure card in the reverse, as well as regeneration. So this particular person is trying to take your protection away, from what I'm getting as well, because I get a feeling you're divinely guided, guarded, and protected. So they're trying to take all that away from you. Take away your friend base, take away your friends, take away your protection, and take away your higher calling. But you've got these beautiful ideas, and they're going to bring you a lot of happiness anyway, regardless. You will be getting your freedom as well. What they want the end for you is just the beginning, and it's the main reason why is because they're making you out to be a fraud that you're not. They're lying on your name. They're saying you're not authentic. when they're the ones actually projecting all that shit about themselves. Mm. Yeah, this regeneration is a supernatural occurrence. This is by the divine. This is protected by the divine. And the fact that they wanted you to lose your sense of adventure, they didn't want you to be free from their manipulation. Um, they're losing everything. They're on the verge of losing absolutely everything. Their higher calling has gone to shit. Their protection has gone to shit. Their sense of adventure has gone to shit. And so is their prosperity, because that's what they wanted for you. Meanwhile, you're going through some sort of a regeneration. You are topping up your reserves in a sense of energy, of healing, of understanding, of wisdom. It's really giving me the sense that you're doing a lot of shadow work, and uh, generational curses are being broken. They're trying to slow all this whole idea, this whole thing down. Okay? They're trying to slow you down. I'm also getting sleep magic. So if you feel tired just out of the ordinary, it's they're sending they're sending the Sandman to you. Is what they're doing, and the Sandman thinks it's hilarious because you know him very very well. So instead of like a 5 to 10 hour sleep in, they're only giving you like little 5 or 10 minute naps, like cat naps. So if you just feel tired all of a sudden, then you just kind of have a little bit of a nip nap, and then you're back up again, like within 5 minutes, and you're refreshed. It's probably why. You have a fire within you, and it needs to be blazing at this point. People are trying to put you out and take away your infinite possibilities. They're trying to take this all away from you. Yeah, here you are trying to step up and step into your own, and they're trying to take this away from you. Okay, this is the independent, right? You're trying to be independent. You're trying to stand on your own, and they're trying to put that to rest, to where you're not independent, to where you don't have any you don't have anywhere to stand. Is what they want. Anything else? Now, this message may resonate with you. If it does, fine. If it doesn't, that's fine too. Hold up. It's incense, by the way. Okay, thanks. Um, yeah, you need to step up and be assertive with the situation now. You need, like, ultimately, I think the divine is kind of giving you the information that you need to step forward. You're kind of sitting there waiting for proof, and you need to take action. Yeah, this is about partnership. Partnership with what? What is that particularly? Give me some more on that. Just be patient. Continue using grace. You're going to be getting some sort of a download about particular people that are not authentic. It's almost like it's going to be some sort of part of your regeneration and your supernatural upgrade to be able to distinguish between these particular people that are not authentic and authentic. You're going to be able to tell the difference. I'm also getting like they're going to have a particular smell. So your clada sentient or whatever it's called is where you get messages through smell. Very well could bring some sort of insight. And this is something that you apparently have already mastered, but you just have to hone in on it and you have to actually see it for what it is. I don't think that you see it for what it is. This is actually going to bring you extreme freedom from what I'm hearing. Yeah, this isn't even having to do with magic. This is just your upgrade to your DNA. I'm also getting that they're trying to put out your light. They're trying to put this whole light out. They're trying to distinguish your higher call. Yeah, you failed to get some sort of message. They want you hidden. They don't want you speaking up. They don't want you stepping forward. They don't want you moving forward with these ideas because you're protecting people. I'm also getting you can't compete where you can't compare. And the particular so called friends are posers. They're absolute losers. And they're running off the clout. And they're running off the things that you've said in the past. I'm also getting that, their friends know that they hate on you. But when they're not around anyone, what happens is they turn around and that they put you on their screen. So you very well could be some sort of you post stuff or whatever. Um, I'm getting a feeling like they watch you in secret to get the next bit of tea in order to use that forward. But people have actually come to terms and see the truth, and this is why they're walking away. They're being made out to look like an absolute loser, and this is why they're so pissed off. Because here they are, they're trying to ruin your reputation, and they ruin, they pretty well ruin their own. Yeah, they weren't intuitive at all. They didn't listen to their guides. They didn't do any healing. They were very, very stubborn. Yeah. They went around calling you a fraud because I get the feeling that you might be intuitive. And they went around the community saying that you weren't intuitive. Yeah. They tried to take away your perseverance and they stole your abundance. as well, and your ability to be independent, and also took away a lot of your protection. Hmm. They even tried to infiltrate your your guardian, maybe a totem animal that you have close to you. They tried to infiltrate them as well, and it didn't work. It literally smashed back in their face. Interesting. Interesting how it all falls down. I'm hearing checkmate. Your ancestors are cheering for you right now, for what you've endured and how you've come out on top. And they don't want you to see this. Your haters don't want you to see all of what you've accomplished, all of what you've actually endured. Because you'd literally be unstoppable. If you were shown absolutely everything that was done to these people that come up against you, they're trying to keep that a secret. They're shook. They are speechless. Yeah. Somebody's going to come in and tell you all about it, regardless what they think. Somebody's been blackmailed of some sort. They've been uh, they've been set up to shut up, and that's why they haven't come forward. Otherwise, they would have come forward already. But they're guarding something. There's something that they're guarding, but you're literally in the process of a checkmate. We've got inventor. Okay, decide on what you want, what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many um, you have many roles and can juggle them well. Supernatural, dragon. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Protector, white sage, stag. You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. Abundance, the bison. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, Michael. Grand rising. Sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storm of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. Freedom. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. Black Bear, Guardian, gentle and wise protector. Give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones that I love. awaken my intuition, and guide me. By the way, any ill will that is being directed at me or my collective, it is automatically stopped immediately. It is automatically transmuted into blessings of abundance, of prosperity, of healing, of protection, of clarity, of truth, and let anything sent to anyone that is connected to me energetically, let it be transmuted into nothing but abundance of beautiful, beautiful smiles, laughs, and healing and protection. May the divine light work miracles in your life. I just said, may the divine work miracles in your life, and literally started shuffling the cards. And the miracles card just popped out of the deck. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. Bam! Visionary on the bottom. Singer. Hmm. I feel a little called out. I'm letting it simmer. Hope you're all doing well today. Welcome in. Welcome back. Voice of souls. What's the overall energy? I'm going to ask you to pick a number. Do I really want to do that? I'm just going to roll with it. Just going with the flow. Let's just see. Because the messages so far is like blowing me away. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. If you'd like to book a personal reading, they are available. Hit the Hipsy link in my profile here on YouTube. The merch is available for sale, so if you would like to go ahead and purchase some, you very well could possibly get it before Christmas, but it's getting to that nitty-gritty time. So I'm just waiting for the postal strike to take a leap, and they come to some sort of agreement, and that way everything is good, and then that way we can get back to work. So it's Canada side only. 207 here. Alright. Spirit, what's going on? Somebody's facing their fears? Interesting. What's the situation? What is the message? We got mirror effect and happiness. Somebody's mirroring you. Somebody wants to be happy. What's the situation? Fears. No forgiveness. Somebody wants to be happy. They're facing their fears. They're mirroring you, but there's no forgiveness here. Like, what did they do? Like, I don't know. Regrets. There's regrets. Interesting. Regrets. Message of peace and spirit. Spirit saying this is not a peaceful situation. You might want to pay attention. Karma on the bottom of the deck. Somebody's getting karma. Maybe they're regretting the bullshit that's been going on. This is Source. Yeah, there's definitely karma. Source is definitely at play here. I get this feeling like they're trying to imitate you with this mirror effect. There's going to be some sort of communication coming in soon about this particular situation, whatever this might be. This is to keep silent. You're not supposed to pass this on to anybody. Somebody was misguided. We got no more anger and repression over top of regrets and mirror effect. So they're feeling repressed, but they've released their anger about some sort of regrets that they have. Or maybe you have. Maybe you've released anger or any type of regrets. You've let it go because it was repressing you. There could be two different timelines there. Yeah, a message of freedom. They're trying to spiritually trap you, like trap you. Whoever this so-called friend is, so-called whoever, they're trying to, I don't know, they're trying to spiritually trap you. I get a feeling that they might be trying to keep this secret. Somebody's being repressed and needing help. Message of freedom in reverse. Somebody's not free. Somebody's keeping something from you. I'm being told on purpose. And and something's not going. They're not coming. They're not coming forward anytime soon. Spirit's trying to guide you about a loss. Spiritual message in the reverse. So somebody's trying to distort your intuition so that way you can't figure out the information that you need. But I get a feeling that somebody's being framed for something that they didn't do. Yeah, there's somebody being lied on. There's a lot of deception. Trying to create a situation where there's no reunion with a particular person. I'm being told the narrative is being spun. There's some sort of somebody spinning the narrative is what I was told. And then again, somebody's not taking accountability for their actions and what they've done, even for themselves, even for you. And that's what I think what's keeping this reunion from happening. Because they're not willing to heal or they're not willing to take on their own. They just want to fuck around and find out by the looks of it. Mm, I'll start with the Gilded Child. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you so much for coming and visiting and hanging out. I don't know where that came from. I think I've got people from all around the world right now watching. I've got a lot of different nationalities popping in. So if you want to throw it in the chat where you're from, you very well could verify that. I know I got some from Australia, from US, Canada. I got some from New Zealand. Uh, South Africa. Hey, HP. How's it going? I'm assuming it's pretty hot there, right? All right. We got the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. We got the Three of Swords on the top in the reverse. So there's some sort of a healing. There's some sort of um, healing. There's some sort of something going on. Quite possibly with an Emperor. Now we've been talking about how you've been going through a regeneration. We've been talking about how you might be feeling a little trapped, I guess, due to some sort of so-called friend doing some stupid shit. All due to jealousy, envy, it's all because you walked away from them that they're doing all of this stupid shit, right? Because they lost control, they've lost all energetic frequency or connection. You've cut that cord, you've blocked that out, and now they're jonesing. They're jonesing like some crackhead, needing your energy. It's unfortunate. It's kind of embarrassing, but unfortunate. What's this happiness card? Can we get some more info on that? Yeah. Somebody's. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles, it's usually brought out as the card that's, where you feel left out in the cold. Okay? And to some degree, this was kind of what was portrayed, and kind of what pretty well happened, right? Because of this happiness that you received, they didn't feel you deserved that happiness, so they wanted to ruin it. So they came between your relationships, they came between your friendships, they came between your family, they came between a whole bunch of people to take this happiness away from you, to literally ruin your life, okay? To leave you out in the cold. But this whole excursion where they thought that they were going to ruin you, it only made you into a warrior. You fought battles that most people wouldn't have even thought about fighting, even even surviving for that matter. So this really gave you the ability to change your foundations. This really helped you to kind of tap into who's actually really on your side, who's really standing in your corner, and who really isn't standing in your corner. So this changed your whole foundation to where you might have felt like you're alone, but it turns out you have the five elements all around you. You're never alone. You have the earth to stand on, you have your air to breathe, you have your fire to ignite your passion, and you have your emotions to love and show compassion. And you have the spirit within you to guide you. The foundation of creation to be able to manifest and to live your best life. Major changes have been happening in your life. Major changes have been happening within your experience. And when you start to look at them, you see how the dots all connect. It all brings you back to a more stable environment once you understand it from all perspectives. Sometimes we lose sight of it by focusing on all the problems instead of all the blessings that come with it. So take a step back and evaluate your footing. Where do you stand on things? Okay? That is where you're going to find your happiness, where you stand on your own 2 feet. Mirror effect? Mm. So this numbskull that you're dealing with, okay, this pest, okay, uh, they're not reciprocal. There's no balance with them, okay, and they have no idea how to even juggle, let alone throw a ball. Okay, they'd probably not be added to the baseball team, even if they wanted to. It's just not their game. Maybe try volleyball. So they're trying to mirror you, and they're failing epically. They can't even. Again, they They can't even come close to who you are and what you provide and what you present. Okay? Um, so they can't juggle what you can. There's no matching, there's no reciprocal. So, like the Six of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles in reverse is clarifying the mirror effect. So they cannot compete where they cannot compare. Okay? And that's not your problem, collective. It's not your problem. You're made of a special ingredient that they don't got. No matter what they put together, they don't got your secret sauce. Okay? And this is where you outshine them. And they're envious of that. Okay? What's going on with these regrets? No. They regret trying to reconcile, or maybe you regret trying to reconcile with them. Because all they did is try to sabotage you. All they did is try to get you in some sort of a reactive abuse. That's all they did. Right? They regret getting you going because they've awoken the monster within you by doing all this shit to you. And now that they're petrified of the monster, now they've got, their tail between their legs and they're wondering what the hell to do with themselves. And they can't seem to juggle anything. Like, their whole reality is all falling apart. Just exactly what they wanted for you. You warned them, collective. You warned them many times. We got the tower in the reverse on the bottom of the deck as well. Message of peace by spirit. What's the deal? What's the deal on that? Yeah. They didn't want you to be satisfied. They didn't want you to be happy with what you have. They didn't want you to be in this gratitude attitude. They didn't want you to be in this position of accepting what was, learning from it, healing from it, and rising from it. They didn't want all this, right? And it brought them absolute agony. I think they were haunted by spirit because all of the shit that they threw at you came right back at them. And it was almost probably a supernatural occurrence, considering all the shit they've dug up. The Seven of Swords in the reverse on the bottom of the deck, okay? So we're talking about all that bullshit that they were all sneaky about literally went right back to them. King of Pentacles in reverse could be possible contenders. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. A very karmic one. A very stingy one. Very karmic one. Yeah, they were very much manipulating you. Creating chaos and uh, upheaval in behind the scenes. One more. Yeah, one more. Thank you. Oh, two more. All right. Yeah, so this created the ability, due to the sabotage, okay, due to the group effort of to try to bring chaos to your life, um, it didn't bring you anything but strength, okay? But you have to tap into that. You have to see it for what it is. You have to understand that, sometimes the things that are happening to you, it's to try to give you a better understanding of a different point of view, which is very empowering. It allows you to have that awareness and understanding to step into your warrior self, Find the courage, find the courageous courage that's within you. Ignite that fire and stand on business. Find the confidence, okay? I see the Ace of Pentacles in the mix there as well. Could have been sitting there on the cut, I don't know. What do we got here? Somebody's, a Gemini, karmic Gemini's coming in to try to celebrate with you. I don't know what they're celebrating. Something about a King of Cups and Seven of Pentacles. That King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. What's the communication? What's the communication about? One more. Ooh. The Queen of Cups in the reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse. We got the Death card on the bottom of the deck. So, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, could very well be a masculine. Somebody's very vindictive. I'm thinking, I don't know. We've got the Queen and the Knight here. So, it very well could be two. Could be a Scorpio and Cancer. One is very vindictive. One is very stagnant and very much a emotional pushover. They totally misjudged you. They totally misjudged you. They didn't realize who the hell they were screwing around with. They're coming in with a whole bunch of bullshit. At least they want to come in. But they're coming in with lies. They're coming in with frustrations and emotions and a whole bunch of bullshit all on lies. They misjudged you. Yeah. King of Wands. Page of Cups. Page of Swords. And Nine of Wands. So, you being the King of Wands, quite possibly standing in your power, standing on business because you're done, you know, maybe you're the one that's coming forward with some sort of communication um, about some sort of misjudgment. Maybe this is against a Queen of Cups and a Knight of Cups, both in reverse. Okay, they're very stingy individuals. Uh, they quite possibly could have misjudged you, and the fact that you're standing on business, you literally got them speechless. And they somehow want to come through with some sort of compassion, but they don't know what to say. But they're somehow looking towards the future. They'd rather move on towards the future, whatever that means. Source. Hmm. The source is okay. So source has been holding the back. I think they've been source has been protecting you from these particular individuals. They very well could be having you all up in your head thinking about one thing and it's something different. And they're waiting for you to go through a particular situation to maybe realize something. Um, there's somebody doesn't want you having any particular recognition for anything by the looks of it. Something to do with a whole bunch of lies and deception. This particular person that's envious of you, they didn't want to give you any particular anything to begin with. Like, this was all just a show. It was all just a show. The fact that they tried to ruin you, to try to take away all your happiness and everything else, they don't want you getting recognition for this. They don't want you getting recognition for the fact that you've been fighting for your life and you're still here. It's clarifying the soon card, and the soon card is in reverse. And source is, I don't know, there's some sort of, there's something being hidden from you. There's a tower and a ten of pentacles. Some sort of a major change with the ten of pentacles. They want you overthinking about it. Yeah. Something to do with your intuition. Something to do with what you've already said. Something to do with what you've already peeped and what you've already come out with. Source is guiding you through this. It's all clarified by the source card. The tower, the ten of pentacles, and the high priestess. And the fool in reverse. Somebody's literally trying to pull the wool over your eyes about something that's always meant for you. It's in the cards. And they don't want you having any particular inspiration or any type of recognition anytime soon. They want to shut you down. They don't want you walking away. Oh, you're not going to walk away so easily. We're going to make your life living hell, is what I'm hearing. Ace of Wands here in the reverse. Yeah. Three Cups. They're celebrating all of this. All of the bullshit that they pulled, they're celebrating this. A whole group of them. They think it's funny. They think it's fun. They think it's a big, huge fucking joke. Taking you down. Making you suffer. Yeah. Message of guidance from Spirit is the Temperance in reverse. Absolute fucking chaos. They're creating chaos. And it's due to all the illusions that they're putting out. There very well could have been a Sagittarius involved with this too. Quite possibly more than one. Confirmation. All the while, you're totally 100% pretty well wanting to be independent. You don't want to be, you don't want to be dealing with this chaos. You want to be 100% independent. What else about the message of guidance? Yeah, the lies. It's to take away your wish fulfillment, to create a whole bunch of deception, and to basically ruin anything that's coming in for you. They're trying to ruin your independence. They're trying to keep you from being independent. With the Nine of Pentacles, they're trying to take this away from you. Meanwhile, the divine is trying to give that to you due to the chaos, due to the lies, due to all this bullshit. Right? So they're going against the divine. They're going against your divine blessings any which way but loose to try to thwart, to redirect, to take on whatever the case may be. What's the anger in the reverse? I don't think you're angry anymore. But the fact that they keep going and the fact that they keep, you know, yeah, all their fighting was for nothing because you're not even angry. All of their conflict that they tried to create in your life and make it seem like everything was all for nothing, okay? And you're not even angry. You're at peace. At least that's what you're trying to find. You know, the one that the one that I'm linked into right now that I'm reading for, whoever that might be, you've had to deal with a lot of conflict, extreme amount of conflict. And yeah, you might even thought at some point that all the work that you put in was all for nothing. But then the divine had to show you something different. The divine showed you how peaceful you actually are and how much more of an impact and a beautiful impact at that you actually make. All the while, here they are trying to dump out your cup. Spiritual message reverse. Yeah. These dumbasses that came up against you lost a lot more than just uh, what they got going on. They come up against you and was sneaky about it, okay? They lost all their spiritual guidance. They weren't listening to their intuition anyway. They weren't listening to their guides. They weren't listening. They were they were protected at one point, but they went rogue. They didn't want to listen to the guides. They didn't want to listen to what was being said. It was like they were hypnotized. So they went after you. They got all sneaky. They stole from you. It could have been your time. It could have been your energy. It could have been money. So because of that, they lost their guidance. They lost their inner guidance. They lost their whole aspect of, you know, of that intimate with spirit kind of connection. They lost it. So they very well could be soulless. They could have sold their soul. It's kind of given that kind of vibe. Help. Knight of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. Somebody needs help. Somebody's stuck. Somebody can't move. Somebody can't. The Hermit. Where was that? Oh, it could have been the Four of Cups. Yeah, somebody was selfish. Somebody was selfish and they were thinking about themselves. They weren't thinking about anybody else. This could be the Sag. Now they need help. Interesting. Two of Wands and Knight of Swords. They thought they were just going to move on. They thought they were just going to walk away after doing a bunch of shit. Yeah, they told a bunch of fucking lies to move on. Didn't work out for them. Didn't work out for them at all. Went to the dark side. Went rogue. Hmm. They tried to get you out of your comfort zone. They tried to take you out of your comfort zone. Is what they did. Oh, a whole bunch. Okay, so there's a death card. We got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We got the Chariot in reverse. We got the Emperor. And we got the World. So they want to bring a death to an emperor, and they want to publicize it to the world. Because by that, the death card, the Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot in reverse. This is movement forward. This is purpose. This is destiny. This is life and death. This is uh, transmutation. This is standing in your power. You know, we got the Ten of Swords here as well, with the Two of Cups and the Devil. Two of Swords, calling to truce with the Devil. Because the Emperor is putting a stop to this, is what I'm getting. There's no fucking deal with no devil. There is no deal with the devil. You don't make a fucking deal with the devil. I'm also getting that this motherfucker that's deciding to try to ruin you has made the deal with the devil. And this is the whole thing. This is the whole bit. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. You're fine, collective. Divinely guided, guarded, and protected. They can't touch you. They can only infiltrate the world around you. They can't touch you. You're guarding your heart right now. You have every right to be. You have every reason to. Because you're going through a rebirth. Okay? And again, the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot, it's all coming up. Upright. And the Emperor in the reverse. I think this Emperor's got to get pissed off before he can go and get anything done. He needs to stand on business. Because there's certain things that are being done behind his back that if he found out, which he will eventually, he always finds out the reasons. He always finds out the truth. So it makes him an emperor. But the divine's got it. The divine is handling it already. It's all, you don't even have to lift a finger. It's all being taken care of. What's this repression? They were probably trying to repress you, trying to keep you from actually going anywhere. Gonna get a little bit of info on that. Repression. Repression of your Ace of Wands, of your creative energy. They're trying to repress your fire within. Yeah, to keep you out of your comfort zone. Yeah, you need to focus on yourself. Spirit's saying you can't really trust the people around you right now because they're all infiltrated. You are getting your justice. You will get your justice. I'm sorry to my tribe. Yeah, they're trying to repress your Ace of Pentacles. They're trying to take away and create a whole bunch of chaos. They're trying to take away your wish fulfillment, your own personal wish fulfillment. They're trying to take all of your truth and turn it into lies. They're trying to repress you. They're trying to keep you from speaking by trying to scare you. All because you're inspired to expose them for who the fuck they are. Your stability is their demise, is what I'm getting. And they're in for a rude awakening because they can't hack it much anymore. And they come up and collaborated against you. And they're trying to collaborate with your stability. So that way, whatever you're doing, whatever you're growing with, it's not going to grow. They should just leave well enough alone and mind their own fucking business. Like, the shit that you must be saying must be triggering them that much. So something must be true if you got all these fucking haters. Something must be true about what you're saying, collective. Otherwise, why would they be hating you so much? Hmm? Why would they be hating you so much if you weren't speaking the truth? They can't handle what you're cooking. Is there anything else about this help? Knight of Swords. So there's somebody's going to come forward and ask you for some sort of help. What about it? Five of Swords. Somebody's coming forward asking for help because they're having to deal with some sort of conflict. What about it? The Hermit. Something about a Virgo. Knight of Pentacles coming forward. Knight of Wands coming forward. Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody's trying to put some sort of enlightenment to rest. Could be a reverse karmic Queen of Wands in reverse. A Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Wands. They showed up in the upright. They very well could be coming forward asking for help of how to deal with a particular conflict. The Hermit. What's the situation? Six of Cups. Turning an old situation into a new situation. The Star at rest with repression. About putting a star to rest. Putting an Aquarius to rest. I don't know. Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Repressing a Queen of Pentacles. Some, okay, so you're taking out the trash, and because you're taking out the trash and you're letting go of all the people that really weren't there in your corner to begin with, they're all butthurt. There's a whole bunch of conflict. Now they need your help. Now they need your help. Now that you finally walked away, now that you finally said, okay, I'm done waiting around. Now that you said that, okay, fine, it's good. Like I'm good. I'm moving on. I'm walking away. Now they're coming in. And now they want your help, and now they want to bring in some sort of conflict. Maybe they're coming in asking for help, but it's just going to bring you conflict for doing so. I think they're receiving their karma. It's something about repressing a house, repressing some sort of a blessing, a bag of money, a job, something. And it's having to do with a Ten of Cups being put to rest. So I get this whole idea that there might have been an idea of a Ten of Cups, but it's really not. Message of guidance and message of peace reversed, being clarified by the Ten of Cups on its side. And this is repressing a Ace of Pentacles. I think a Queen of Pentacles could be in connection with this. It could be yeah. Maybe they don't want you to shed light on the fact that they're repressing this. They're repressing all of this. They don't want you to shed light on it. A Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is a job, a money, inheritance, whatever the case may be. There's definitely something going on here, some sort of investment, a gift of some sort, a new beginning. Okay, and there's a Queen of Pentacles here trying to repress it. And then we have, it could very well be Aquarius, um, Capricorn, Aquarius, I think. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, yeah. Capricorn, Aquarius. It could be a cuss baby trying to repress something. And by you asking for help, you speaking up, it's bringing you conflict because you want to speak up about it. Maybe you're asking for help, collective, and it's just bringing you more conflict. And you're just trying to bring things to light, and they're trying to put it to rest. And this is actually something that's going to bring some sort of a Ten of Cups for you. I'm also getting that you're wanting to move forward, you're wanting to be stable on your own, but I think they're trying to make that virtually impossible. Like hell, you're going to have a stable life. Like hell, you're going to actually enjoy your life. I didn't get to enjoy my life. Why do you get to enjoy yours? What else can I do to ruin your fucking life? Who else can I infiltrate? Who else can I tell lies to about you? So that way you can just live in suffering and sadness. I'm getting like it could even be your own family. Anger in the reverse. Yeah, you're gonna it's gonna piss you off. It's gonna piss you off. And by the way, the I shut the chat off. Okay, I shut the chat off. I shut the comments off because I'm sick and tired of all the fucking bullshit coming into the chat. This does not go and directed to any of my viewers, my members, my tribe. This has nothing to do with you. I'm just tired of the cockamamie fucking bullshit that's coming in my chat. And it gets to the point where I can't even deliver a message. Sorry, no, I'm going to deliver the message because that's why I went live. Okay? And that's what I'm focusing on. You want to order a reading? You go ahead and use the links that are provided to go ahead and order that reading. You want to support my channel? It's all greatly appreciated. Okay? But I'm putting my foot down. And it's really sad that I have to apologize to my tribe that they can't come into my chat. I can't have anything nice. And that should be proof enough. I try to get on. I try to get on with my life. I try to move on. No. No, you're not allowed. Every fucking step of the way. Every step of the fucking way. They want me to tap out. They want me to flip out. They want me to just throw in the towel. They just want me to just fuck off. Well, I'm trying to fuck off and lead my own life. Okay? I want nothing to do with these fucking scabs. If you've always tried to hold me back, you're a fucking scab. If you've done nothing but take advantage of me, you're a fucking scab. If you've done nothing but try to ruin my life, yeah, you're a fucking scab. To the ones that are actually in my corner, to the ones that actually care about me, that actually have my best interest at heart, that want to see me win, that want to be in my corner, you're part of my tribe. People trying to think that they can come out there and break me, I've already been broken. People want to come out there and try to shatter me, I've already been shattered. I've been literally crushed. You can't crush me down into smaller particles than what I already have been. When I say that I'm a walking fucking miracle, I mean that. If it wasn't for the divine, I wouldn't be here right now. I would have been dead in my car, homeless, dead in my fucking car last spring. Fuck, I would have been dead in 2005 had the fucking tow truck actually hit me hard enough. Why the fuck didn't that happen? Why did they make me suffer for 12 years with this shoulder issue? Hmm? They took my whole music career and shoved it down the fucking tubes. The fact that my family took compassion and actually weaponized it made me out to be looking like somebody that I'm not. I spent most of my childhood absolutely deprived of any type of emotional connection. I don't even want to talk about what that does to a person because it's fucking devastating. It's maddening. And then I'm having to deal with the guilt of the reactive abuse that I had to deal with. When my anger got the best of me and I got lashing out, I've since come to terms with all that. I've since made peace with that. I've since built a new foundation for myself of self worth, a purpose, a reason. I've even tapped into my higher self. I've hit nirvana and come back again. That whole experience brought me to the point where I found out and it illuminated the Christ consciousness. And it also illuminated that it was the divine. It wasn't anything to do with Christ. Christ was a placeholder, he was a puppet. I still honor him, I still honor his name, I still honor the sacrifice that was made due to the fact that it was a Luciferian sacrifice, makes my stomach curdle. And the fact that everybody thinks that he died for your sins. No. He was made into an absolute fucking mockery. His message will rise again. It's rising again, and it's within the foundation of the awakening that we are currently going through as a collective. We are having no other choice but to repent. We are having no other choice but to be brought to our fucking knees, every single one of us. And it all depends on how you've lived your life. Whether or not you've lived in harmony with nature, in harmony with spirit, or if you've lived part of the matrix and part of the disillusion. If you're part of the problem, you're in for a major fucking wake up call. If you're part of the balance, if you're part of the healing, you're in for some major abundance. Every tear that has been cried, that has fallen, has been counted. All the pain and all the suffering is not for nothing. For the ones that have done the healing, for the ones that have went within and you've done the healing and you've done the reflecting and you've empowered yourself with this whole experience, you are winning and I'm extremely proud of you. And I want you to win. I want you to step into your highest timeline. That would literally make my world to see you win, to see you step up into your purpose. The current matrix has us suffering. The current matrix has us doing without. The current matrix has us in fear. And the only way to find any type of peace is to step up and out of that matrix. To see you for who you are as a spiritual being. This is the Great Awakening. And I will not shut up. I will not stop. I will not shut down. I will not give up. And I will keep going. And I will keep providing messages. And I will keep shining light on the darkness. And to those that are trapped and those that are suffering, to empower you to step up, to stand up, believe in you for a change. Don't believe in what everybody else wants you to be. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what everybody else wants you to be. All that matters is the calling that's within your heart and your soul, and whatever is being called to you to do. Let it harm none. Let it be peaceful. We are the fucking change that we need to see in the world. We had people throughout history trying to tell us that, and all we do is shoot them. All we do is try to kill them. All we do is end up fucking sacrificing them on a cross. All because they're trying to bring peace to the world. I tried. I tried so hard growing up to try to share the wisdom. Because I was so young, people didn't want to know. People didn't want to see. People didn't want to look at it. That's okay. That's not my problem. A lot of the wisdom that I speak of on here, I've known my whole life. The the intricacies of each experience from when I was really, really young to now, it's only elaborated the understanding. It's pretty well burnt me the fuck out, spirit. You're not fucking, you're not lying. People wonder why I am so serious. Oh, Aiden, just lighten up already. Like, come on. If you've seen the devastation that I've seen growing up, if you guys knew the reason why I smoked cigarettes, it's the fucking nightmares. It's the prophetic nightmares that I've seen, the devastation upon the earth that I've seen at such an early age. It was my biggest wake up call. It had me bawling in bed for days at a time, petrified. After I went to start smoking, it all went away. It calmed down. It brought me some sort of peace. And yet everybody wants me to quit smoking. I tried quitting smoking. I quit for a whole 30 days. And within that 30 days, the nightmares came back. And they were violent, extremely violent. Like some of the worst that I've seen. It made me smoke. It made me go get a pack of cigarettes and start smoking again. That's how fucking devastating. And we are at the precipice of that devastation. I'm watching it play out every fucking day that I turn that stupid ass tube on and I watch that ass fucking stupid ass projection of fear. Every day that plays out, it's all the same. And one step closer. There's major disclosure coming out. All this year, there's major disclosure coming out 2025. You guys think this is bad? You guys think this is a lot to handle? You guys got nothing. Be prepared to have your mind absolutely blown as to the devastation that we've already experienced on our earth, and we don't even know about it. We're not even privy to it. We're not even aware of it. And this goes back generations. It goes back generations. It goes back and it's tied into bloodlines. It's tied into ritualistic bullshit, sadistic, fucking evil bullshit behind the scenes. Oh, just go get a job, Aiden. Just go get a real job. Nothing has become more important to me than what I'm doing right now. There's not a job out there right now that is more important to me than what I am doing right now. I'm finally in my calling, and people want to tell me to go get a fucking job. I'm finally doing what I've been called to do, and you want to tell me to go do something different. Sit on it, rotate. When you get to the fingernail, the ride's over. People want to play stupid games and try to ruin somebody else's destiny, somebody else's calling. You're in for a rude awakening. And this is going to my family. This is going to people that have pulled the wool over my eyes, made me into something that I'm not. A whole bunch of bullshit to try to ruin me. So I just off myself. paying people off to do that, paying people to come into my life and using love to weaponize love against me, to break my heart to the point where I'll fucking commit suicide. All because of the information that I know. That can very well put people in jail. And that's why I'm gang stalked. That's why I got people got hits out on my life. Because if I was to divulge the information that I know in my head, there'd be a lot of people in trouble. And now that I do know, for one, without a shadow of a doubt, what's actually going on, and I'm not as delusional as y'all making me out to be. Confirmation. Yeah. Not following tradition, right? Not following the status quo of the karmic demonic bullshit, right? Ooh, the stone? The top capstone that means absolutely everything? The structure, the stability of everything else? Without the roof, you can't have the house. It's basically what it's saying. You can't have the house without the foundation either. Allowing the animal to come out to play. Invoking that inner animal. Knowing that your words are like venom. They're very, very powerful. They can heal and they can harm. Allowing your innocence to guide you through the riddles of life. What do the dragons got to say? Hmm. You're no longer in your head anymore. Hmm. They are trying to put you to rest. They're trying to ruin your stability. When all you're looking for is the Ten of Cups. You're having to make a judgment call and stop overthinking because you already know the truth. And you know this bitch took your money. You know they don't want you nurturing anything in your life. They want you unstable. They want you looking unstable. But the way that they've treated you all your life, you know, hasn't been stable. So of course they don't want you looking stable. They don't want you winning. They don't want you healing. They don't want you stepping up. Heaven forbid. Nothing but a bunch of fucking pathological liars. Abusive gaslighters. It's helping you remember something now, collective. It's helping you remember something. Everything that you've ever needed has always been within you. So no matter what they try to take away from you, what matters is always with you. Don't ever forget your magic. Don't ever forget who you are. Don't ever forget where you come from. Don't ever forget the fact that you have ancestors rooting for you. Step into it. It's coming in fast. Yeah. Every step that you take has been nothing but a bunch of bullshit, a pain, emotional upset, emotional depravity. It's all been a big, huge fucking joke, filled with lies and deception and silence, where there should have been people speaking up for you. They were lying on you instead. So you start focusing on yourself. You cut out the illusions, and they called you selfish. All because you're focusing on yourself. You're focusing on your priorities. You're focusing on your healing. You're focusing on you. Self-sabotage, you're taking that out. You're moving, maybe you're focusing on the self-sabotage. Maybe it's a condition of all the reactive abuse and all the abuse from all the years. Maybe you're recognizing it. Maybe you're focusing on your healing. Because not only are people trying to sabotage you, which has got you in some sort of a reactive abuse kind of situation, a cognitive dissonance because of it. They're bringing you to a position where you're self-sabotaging your blessings too, because of it. And all you want to do is rest. All you want to do is rest. Yeah, you're stepping in your power. And by stepping in your power, you're in. When you step in your power, you are required to go back to the beginning. You are required to step on a solid footing. You can't do that without reflecting back throughout your years and learning everything that you can and putting it to practice. Okay? And this is the whole nostalgic card about reflecting on your life. Okay? This is what helps you to remember where the fuck you come from and all the past, the shit, the lies, the deception, the abuse that you've endured to get to this point. To be standing upright, to be standing in your intention, to be standing and following your intuition, shining that fucking dark light on the darkness, allowing the experience of the past to guide you to where you want to go. putting an end to the bullshit once and for all the manipulation, all the imbalance. You're finally finding peace, and now they're coming in with a whole bunch of shit. All because they don't think you deserve to be on that soapbox. When you built that motherfucker yourself, they need to mind their own fucking business. You've done the reflection, you've done the healing, you've went within. This is the whole aspect, is the reason why you had to focus on yourself. Because all around you was nothing but lies. And it's a good way to lose yourself. It's a good way to be in a fog. Because everything around you is but an illusion. Because everybody's lying on you. They do this to make you look crazy. They create these illusions to the point where you're questioning your reality. And you're allowing them to manipulate that reality into something chaotic that you have to somehow make sense of. This is why you need to go inward and find out what energy is yours, what energy is outside of you. You need to find out the difference. You need to figure out what energy is yours and what energy is the motherfucker over there trying to screw you over. Step back into your own essence and remember who the fuck you are. People are triggered by watching you. Good. Let them be. The ones that are triggered, that watch me, that are triggered, there's probably something that's within you that you need to heal. And because you're a stubborn fuck and you don't want to heal it, which that's not my problem, somehow it's triggering you, right? I'm just the messenger. You don't like the message? Don't listen to the messenger. Simple stuff. But no, but you can't have a day that go by where you don't tune into my fucking channel. And all you do is sit here and hate on me. I'm triggering your healing. That's what I'm doing. This is why you're so unstable right now. Maybe this is the reason why I'm fucking so unstable right now. Right? Because I'm triggering your healing. And I'm making you hate me. Hmm? Because of all your lies and all your deception and all your bullshit. Yeah, turning the world all upside down. All because all I want is a little bit of wish fulfillment for myself. Maybe that's all you want, collective. And maybe just by trying to go for that, you're trying to turn your world upside down. Right? Don't we deserve a little bit of peace? Don't we deserve some success? Don't we deserve a happy home? Hmm? There's some sort of energy that wants to come in and reconcile. It's either that or they want to shut you up. They want to stop your whole intention forward. They want to change the way you look at things. They want to gaslight you. They want to try to lie to you and just make you feel delusional and all that other bullshit. This is their wish fulfillment. They can come in and tell you a whole bunch of fucking shit. It's going to be like ripping your world all upside down. Newsflash. With what I've seen, there's nothing that you could bring to me that would even surmount even to a minuscule fucking atom of what I've experienced as devastation. There's nothing that you could bring to me that would surpass that. Nothing. The thing is, collective, people want to take you out of this whole idea of you finishing off the healing and, do your finishing and, have some sort of peace in your life. Like you're coming out of a really, really rough fucking time that they put you in. Okay? It's one thing if they would have been truthful and honest. Had they showed up to the way that they were to begin with, you wouldn't have made the decisions that you made. And because you were lied to and you were deceived and you were literally shattered more than once, you had to build yourself up from nothing. And now you have boundaries. Now you have standards. This is divinely guided tower. You built yourself up from the ground up and don't ever fucking think somebody's going to come in and destroy it for you. It's divinely guided, guarded, and protected. This is a spiritual thing. This is personal. This has nothing to do with anybody else but you, collective. You and spirit. No one else. Okay? Nobody needs to have any explanation as to what you're doing. If people want to tune in, people tune in. If people don't want to tune in, they can go and tune into some other fucking stupid ass channel that'll drop their fucking IQ. At least you make them think. At least you open their brain to possibilities. At least you empower them. You want to see people winning. You don't want to see people dead on the street in the ditch, in lack, homeless. You don't want to see people like that. You want to see people striving, strong, and happy, peaceful, living their best life. But you got motherfuckers trying to take that away from you. And I stand with you because I know exactly what you're going through. I'm going through it myself. And that's probably why you're guided to my messages. To the ones that appreciate my messages, I stand with you. To the ones I don't, that don't appreciate the messages, you can fuck off. I don't want your subscription. I want nothing to do with you. You can go ahead and go live your less of a life and leave me the fuck out of it. Need I say more? Need I say more? This cycle is ending, collective. Once and for all. It is done. They still want you overthinking. This is why they're bringing in a bunch of fucking lies to get you to overthink. So that way you don't stand on business. All about the manipulation. And the exposure of that manipulation. You're not the fool that they thought you were, or they made you out to be. They wanted to see a monster. They're gonna see the monster. They're gonna see the fucking monster. Because you will speak your truth, collective. You will speak it on the mountaintop if you have to. But the truth is coming out. And you will move on. You will come to the crossroads. You will have that partnership. You will start a new fucking beginning. The way that it's always meant to be. You will move in that new direction. And yes, you know what? You will be happy. The whole idea of this making you think is so that way there's no balance. To make you overthink everything, to make you feel like you're in lack, everything. Just to create an imbalance so you just stop altogether. But you're in this King of Coins energy, and you're going to a major foundation here. This is coming in whether people like it or not. And you're making this foundation for yourself because you're not satisfied. So you're focusing on yourself. You're done with the illusions. You're done with the stupid ass games. You're unsatisfied with what you got going on. And the divine is at work here. There's no longer a question as to whether or not it's like that or not. Right? You're not satisfied with the current fucking chaos that you've been dealing with. Yeah. It's all coming to light. All of that shit that was done in the dark is coming to light, collective. It's all coming to light. These people know. These people know. And the thing is, they can't rest. They can't sleep. They're literally ape shit right now. They're going mad right now because they know shit's coming out. They know you know the truth. Something about a King of Cups in the reverse. Very manipulative King of Cups. Yeah. Thought they were coming out of the tower. Thought they were going to be scot-free. Hmm? Thought they were going to get away with it. Yeah. They didn't want you walking away. They didn't want you learning these lessons. They didn't want you to learn this intel, this whole plan, and how they brought this King of Swords in to ruin you. Rip you apart. Leave you for dead. So that way you just commit suicide on your own. Maybe die in your car. Be homeless. Fight for your fucking life and suffer. I always wondered why one of the last things, oh, I want my money. Yeah? Catch me if you can, you motherfucker. Catch me if you can. Yeah, this motherfucker's got all up in his head. Trapped. Trapped. Trapped by all of his lies. All of his deception. all a big fucking game and everybody was playing and nobody knew but you. Everybody knew but you, is what I meant to say. There's justice coming. There's justice coming, because somebody knows something, and all they need to do is do their fucking jobs. And a whole bunch of people's lives is going to be saved. World fucking wide, if something is actually brought to justice here. Yeah. They wanted you like this. They wanted you emotionally unavailable. They wanted you in this position where you didn't want to move forward with your heart space, because that's how you connect. That's how you make what's right, by leading with your heart. But here you are. That's where they want you. They want you in this bitterness. They want you being that monster that they're trying to project you to be. But the divine has got other plans. The divine definitely has other plans. The divine definitely has other plans. With this Ace of Coins coming in, mm-hmm. This particular portion of the message is classified. The chat has been reopened for my tribe. Oh, it's right off the hook today. Is there any other message for the collective? Yeah, somebody doesn't want you emotionally walking away. Somebody doesn't want you emotionally healing from their pain that they've caused you. Yeah. They want you defenseless, and they want you begging. Who the fuck is this? Who is really... Yeah, Queen of Coins. Queen of fucking Coins. They want you begging. Give me more on the Queen of Coins. Who is this person? Yeah. They're crossing your way forward, is what they are. Tell me more about this Queen of Coins. This two-faced cunt. The Chariot. Maybe they're gonna go to jail for manipulating you. Yeah. For making you, like, totally unsatisfied with life. For creating a lack. For being emotionally unavailable. For not wanting fuck all to do with you. Hmm. Knight of Cups doesn't surprise me. They're not going to come forward and give you any type of direction forward. Heaven forbid. Heaven forbid that. Wishy-washy motherfuckers. Only providing to you when you provide to them. Otherwise, you are, might as well be chopped liver. That's what's coming to mind. Yeah, bring a whole bunch of emotional distractions and, make them absolutely go mad, right? Bring in a whole bunch of illusions to rip them all apart. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love the enthusiasm, really, I do. I love the fucking dedication to my demise. I really love how much fucking work and money and all of that shit that you've really put into it, because it's only made me into a fucking warrior. Okay? I don't know, collective, if you're resonating with this message. If you're resonating with it, that's fine. People misjudged you, right? And you're guided by the divine, and so is your stability. Your stability isn't going anywhere. You're moving forward, whether people don't fucking like it or not. You're moving forward. Their ass is grass if they continue doing this shit, because the divine ain't putting up with it anymore. I'm telling you that right now. They totally misjudged who you are. They totally misjudged what you're about. And they quite frankly tried to make you out to be something opposite of what you are. To dim your light, to put your light out. Yeah, to get you in this reactive abuse kind of energy. To get you to step out of your element, to get you to step out of character. Oh yeah, you think he's this peaceful individual, yeah? You should see him when he gets mad, yeah? Yeah, yeah, I have a fucking temper. It's because of all the fucking ridicule and all the lies and all the bullshit that I went through. Don't fucking think for 1 second there's no beast in here. I've tamed that beast. That beast and me, we're great friends. Kind of has to be that way. Because if we're going to have any type of integrity within this vessel, shit's got to be real. People wonder why. People wonder why I'm so fucking serious. Hmm? Life is serious. Life is more serious than the whole Matrix is putting it out to be. You know what? That's part of the deception. That's part of what they want you to see. Okay? And don't tell me to calm down. And don't call me sweetie. People are throwing out emotions and illusions, throwing a whole bunch of shit out at you. It's only just bringing out the warrior that's within you. To some degree, they're doing you a favor by waking the beast. Because day by day, they're testing you. Day by day, they're turning you into a relentless individual. You're finding your courage. You're finding your confidence. You're finding your strength. You are invoking that inner warrior. It's all in how you bring it. It's all the perspective. If you're going to allow it to tear you apart, it's going to. Okay? It's going to. The lies, the deception, all the while you're trying to nurture your intention, you're trying to nurture your intuition, and people are telling you you're delusional. You're trying to nurture the best parts of you, and people are telling you you're delusional. They need to get it right through their fucking head. The thing is that they don't want to take accountability for their own fucking destruction in their own life. So they got to go ahead and try to destroy other people's lives. This is why they're in this destructive energy. Because they're too fucking jealous about people winning when they're being left behind. Because they're too fucking cowardice to stand up and actually say something. They'd rather sabotage absolutely everything around them and sit in their victim mentality and destroy all the blessings that come forward for them. As an empress, they would rather sit in their shit than empower themselves and have a rebirth and heal. No, they'd rather just rip apart everybody else's life around them. For what? To make them feel better about themselves and to maybe give them some sort of self-control, as if they have control. They're trying to manipulate and control other people's lives by not giving a fuck to start with. Okay? You got your destiny coming, collective. The divine's seen absolutely everything. Every tear, every lash out, every hand being raised to fucking beat you. The divine's seen it all. Everything. It was not for nothing. It was never for nothing. The honor that you hold for the divine and the fact that you would not betray the divine essence within yourself, you would not betray yourself. You've always chose compassion. You've always chose the light. You never wanted to be in the darkness, but you knew that it was there to help you balance out and help you appreciate and stay humble within the light. You use that darkness to hone in on your gifts and on your strengths. And you've stepped into something sacred. The divine is with you. And this is bringing a major fucking tower for these people. Because they fucking around and they finding out. Every single one of them is going to find out. Hmm. By you nurturing your truth, by you bringing it all out in the open, it's going to bring you your independence. The moon in the reverse, the ace of wands, the queen of swords, and the nine of queens. Your intuition, the divine has been guiding you to move forward and do something. You need to do it. And don't worry, divine, I will. Nurture the truth that is you and understand that what was done to you within the reactive abuse is going to be difficult to move through. You're going to be moving through some very deceptive waters when you're nurturing your truth. And this is why you need to get in touch with your own energy. You need time alone. You need time to isolate. You need time to, in your own heart, earth kind of energy, to know what is yours and to know what is not. That way you can make sense of all these projections, these lies, and the deception. Nurture your truth. Within that nurturing is the way forward. It is the new beginning. And when you do that, when you go into the darkness and you reveal that light that is deep within you and you shine that light on that darkness, everything's going to be clear. Everything. Everything is going to make sense, just like it already does. You will get your rest due to the past manipulation and your world falling apart and the fact that they tried to dim your light and keep you in the dark and ruin your legacy and your inheritance and your relationships and create a huge imbalance within your life. You will find your stability. Partly it's going to make you sad. There's a lot of shit that's going to come out that's going to really make you sad. But that's part of the journey. Okay, you're going to recalibrate of how you feel within your emotions. You're going to renew your standards and your boundaries on how you show up and how you share love, not only with yourself, but with other people. There's going to be some major changes within your emotions. You're going to guard your heart more. Okay? You might want to heal some situations with some people due to the deception, due to the fact they might want to come forward and apologize for what they got set up into. Okay? But you have to understand that some of these people that are wanting to come in to reconcile with you, the toxic motherfuckers that you need to finally say no to. So use your discernment and use your intuition. Your stability is coming. Your new stability is coming. It's right around the corner. And you will be offered a cup of love. Because you are lovable, you are worth it, and you always have been worth it. Although you might be uninspired to move forward, you need to nurture your heart. You need to nurture your emotions and finally put an end to the cycle and expose these motherfuckers. Why? Because they need a great awakening too. They need to realize that they can't be going around doing this shit to people anymore and trying to ruin their spirit and trying to ruin their connection to the divine, all for their own gain. You're standing on business, collective. You're standing on business. You're standing on boundaries. You are winning. Do not stop. Do not give up now. The truth will set you free. There will be people that are going to collaborate with you. And as far as I know, you've done a lot of the work all on your own. You've kind of been on your own investigation case, trying to figure it all out, trying to connect all the dots. I think you've pretty well connected all the dots, and the clarity is coming to you. Your ships are coming in, collective. Just be patient. Stop overthinking. It's very, very quite simple. You got douchebags in your family and in your friends groups. Simple stuff. You got people coming up against you. Okay? It wasn't always you. Yeah, you fucked up a couple times, but you owned up to it. Stop overthinking. You are calling truce, not only with yourself, but the higher power. You're calling truce with your life. And you're willing to call truce with the people around you if they're willing to step the fuck up and live their best life. But again, you've got these stupid ass motherfuckers in behind the scenes trying to fuck with your emotions, trying to take you out. They're trying to take you out emotionally. Because then you can't strive forward, then you're stuck. You can't move forward without your heart. That's how they manipulate you. It's through your heart space. So this is why you're guarding your heart. This is why you're not really letting people in unless they show the fuck up. And I don't blame you. I really don't blame you. You deserve better anyway. Because all they're trying to do is ruin everything that you're trying to put together. They're trying to keep you distracted. They're trying to keep you with lack to where everything that you touch basically falls apart. They're all fucking involved. Almost every single one of them. You could probably count on one hand how many people you could trust out of all the people that you know. One fucking hand. You're no longer in your head about it, collective. You see it for what it is. It's because they show up. The ones that show up for you show up for you. The ones that don't show up for you but say that they love you and they say that they're there for you, but they're fucking never there for you when you absolutely need them, they're like gone. Like they literally try to disappear, right? Or they'll say, "Yeah, let's do some plans. Let's get somewhere. Let's go somewhere, whatever," and then they fuck off just before it happens. No, you're guarding your intentions. You're focusing on yourself. You're being your boss energy, and you're standing on your priorities. You're not allowing this bullshit to play anymore. And that's why they don't like it, because you're speaking your truth, you're moving forward with your truth, you're speaking your fucking mind, and you need to. You've been keeping quiet long enough. And now people got their fucking tail between their legs coming back to reconcile with you, thinking that I don't want no smoke with you. Yeah, I bet you don't. I bet you don't. They're that much of a fucking coward that all their sabotaging, they gotta do it all behind their back. Hmm. Yeah. It's all going back to them. And you're getting nothing but blessings, abundance, and prosperity, and stability, collective. Divine blessings, sevenfold blessings, double for your trouble, honey. Double for your fucking trouble. Blessings upon blessings upon blessings. You won't even know what the fuck to do with them. People are going to bring back accountability and respect to your name as well. And you will balance things out. You're juggling just fine. You're trusting in your intuition. You're trusting in the steps forward. You're using your intuition. You're using your intention to move forward. And that's what you're focusing on. Nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. You know not to put extra irons in the fire that you can't handle, right? Because you've seen injustice. You give them an inch, they want a mile. I get this feeling with the Page of Cups and the Justice card in the reverse. There's definitely some changes happening, collective, with the way that you're looking at things. Life's about to change. Life's about to change for you, collective, and for the better. All these people are coming up against you. They're in for a rude awakening. They should be running scared. It looks good on them. Sacred feminine, you're freaking me out. You're freaking me out. We got decision, confusion, and transformation. So what I'm getting from this is that there's going to be some major decisions that you're going to need to make. And right now, at this point, it's very, very confusing. but it's confusing for a particular reason because you're still focusing on the status of all the information. You're still putting it all together. You're still making sense of it. Okay? With this particular situation and decision that you need to be making, it needs time to percolate. You know, the stew ain't ready until the stew's ready. Okay? Give yourself some time. Give yourself uh, a moment to reflect and to step into what is being told to you and run with it. Okay, that's the reason as to the confusion is to make you to reflect and to make sure that you got all your I's dotted and your T's crossed and everything into position. That's when the transformation is happening. It's all happening simultaneously between the actual making of the decision, moving through the confusion, and into this transformation. Okay? You've been trying to be placed in some sort of a purgatory due to what they've done to keep you locked away in isolation. They tried to put you in purgatory. Yeah, they turned a saint. They tried to turn a saint into a sinner. Yeah, and disconnect you from Mother Earth. But you're gonna ascend anyway. You kind of have to disconnect from Earth to ascend. It's the only way it happens. Somebody's trying to mess with divine order, and what they're doing is they're creating a war. And this is having to do with your family. And there's revelations about your family that are very, very dark and disgusting. And it goes back generations. It ruined the whole aspect of the eternal embrace, the ability to love themselves. Generations back. Yeah. It's about finding balance within themselves, within their masculine and feminine, and healing their wounds. Finding the universal Christ within you. And instead, allowing this to fall away into divine chaos. By them sleeping on their divine order, their divine pathway, by sleeping on it, they created a divine chaos. Okay? And then you come along, hello. And then because you step into this energy and you step into what was meant for you and you follow your calling, now there's a big, huge fucking problem and everybody's got a problem with it. Heart and soul, baby. Heart and soul. Let it guide you. Spirit saying you're going to be able to let go of the past once and for all. There will not be a resurrection to the past history of the bullshit. We are finally moving forward. Yeah. You've got some sort of serendipity with your angel, your guardian angel. There's definitely something in the works here. Your guardian angel's working on something. You're not supposed to know about it. Be prepared to be surprised. And they even saying, okay, so maybe you don't like surprises. Maybe that's bringing up a little bit of a well of anxiety. Tough fucking nookie. You just gotta trust in your angels. And too bad for you. Take the blessings and embrace the blessings. Enjoy the blessings and get on with it. Your spirit guides and your divine angels are saying that you deserve it. You deserve the blessings that are coming in. You got the strength card popping out with the steampunk deck. So you're a force to be reckoned with. Gonna shed some light on the situation, and yeah, I think that'll be it. That'll be all for the day. I thank you for stopping in to this smoke show of a collective. If you'd like to support the channel, to support me on my mission, feel free to donate. It's all greatly appreciated. Better yet, why not order a reading? Um, yeah, the Hipsy link is there. I'm backing away from doing any particular readings online now, like for the public, because I tend to drain myself too much, and I want to make sure that I have time for my members. So my member side is actually going to start opening up. I keep talking about it, but I'm actually going to start doing it because you guys have been very supportive of me, and I'm going to focus on you guys the most. And this goes for my Hipsy crew as well. So step into that, and there's a certain offer available to my Hipsy crew. I haven't had one reach out yet. So whoever you are, you know who you are. If you are in the know, you have received the message. Maybe check your inbox. Maybe check your junk mail. There's going to be a members side, YouTube members side offer coming out very soon. It's just my members on YouTube. They need to reach out more. They need to, if they want a reading, if you want a reading, if you want insight, whatever, you need to be reaching out more. You need to be booking. All right, Spirit, show me how good it's going to get for the collective. Show me how good it's going to get. Show me all the blessings, all the beautiful blessings that are popping in. Prosperity, jobs, contracts, money, whatever the case may be, stability, a new home. What's the deal? Let's do a 5-stack. Yeah, so 4 of feathers, 4 of... So right now you can't rest right now, and it seems as though you're not walking away from a particular situation. I get a feeling they're making it virtually impossible. And it's due to a third-party triangulation bullshit. Like, they're coming at you at all angles. The thing is you're going to get success from this anyway, despite it all. It's part of the it's part of the simulation. Okay, it's to invoke your discipline and to uh, juggle your ideas. All right. Um, the Ace of Cups comes out here upside down, right? So it's almost like they want to dump out your cup one last time just for good measure. And this is going to help take some sort of action or focus. It's going to help you take some sort of action or focus. It's almost as if you're going to find out the truth about a particular situation. And I think by finding out this information, like this person that come up against you that was to basically rip you apart, they never loved you from the get go. They never loved you from the beginning. Meanwhile, that's what they chose to do. That's how sadistically evil and disgusting that this person is. That's why you call them a scab. All right, because it's like they're a festering disease that just doesn't want to fuck off. Okay. And you know what? If they treated you better, you probably have something better to say. Wouldn't collective. Clearly. Queen of Feathers in reverse, yeah, they were nothing but a bunch of fucking deceitful liars. Okay? And that's what brought you to this whole aspect of not knowing what to do, where to go, what to do, where like what direction to go in. Like you had no fucking clue because they left you like that. They left you in that mindset. The intentions behind all of the actions, it's all there. It's all there in plain black and white. It's all there. It's all there. Yeah, it's all there. You are the magician. Everything that's within you, you're very powerful. You know how to transmute energy. You know how to create your reality, and people are fucking scared of that. That's why they're coming at you so hard, trying to ruin you. They're trying to diminish your power. They're trying to diminish what you're trying to do and what you're trying to focus on, right? And thus they're trying to take away from your magic, right? They're trying to devalue your magic. They're trying to call you a fraud and going up against the divine at the same time. That's how asinine these motherfuckers are. Not allowing you to have any type of insight, which is creating this very much a problem with any of your uh, triumph and success. Yeah, they're taking away your focus and uh, uh, determination and insight. That's what they're trying to take away from. They're trying to confuse you. Hmm. Ace of Crystals. They're trying to keep you confused about this whole idea that they don't want to give you your money. They don't want to give you what's yours. They don't want to even acknowledge that you're prosperous. They want you dead in a fucking ditch, collective. But you deserve all these blessings that are coming to you. You deserve this stability. You deserve this house. You deserve this money. You deserve whatever's coming to you. It could be a job. It could be a position. It could be something absolutely beautiful. But there's definitely manifestation and prosperity having to do with this. So this is something that you've been wanting for a long time. Hold up. Because you're actually taking action and you're actually focused on what you're doing and you're moving forward with intention, okay? They don't want to take accountability for all of the shit that you are coming out to say, right? So they're trying to end this whole idea of you healing, of you, uh, you know, transferring this responsibility that you've been carrying for them back over to them, to trying to prevent this from happening. They don't want to have to be dedicated to their own karma that's coming to them very quickly. They don't want to take responsibility for their actions, for what they've done to you in the past. And the fact that they do have to, it's going to break their fucking hearts. Not because they tried to bring you down, but because they got caught. hmm You had a major awakening, and now it's their turn. You can't go around saying that you're of God or that you're of the divine and then treat people like shit. And you know what? I get heated. I get heated, but I give back the respect that is given to me. That's the difference. You want to show up like a belligerent idiot? I can act. I can act out a belligerent idiot if that's what you want. You want to show up as a person that has absolutely the equivalent of emotional capacity of a fucking paper bag, then I can act. I can show you what a paper bag looks like. If you want to show up and you maybe want to share some truth or some honesty, and then fine. Yeah, I can do that. I've come up against so much shit, I've just learned to act accordingly. It's one of my biggest lessons. Doesn't matter who they are. So people want to come up into my life thinking that they're going to ruin my life. That one, though, I'll give to the divine. Because you know what? The divine does a way better job. And quite frankly, I don't want to use my own personal energy that I could be using to manifest and focus on my own. I don't want to use that on fucking meaningless scabs. Are you kidding me? I've got better things to do with my energy. Mhm. The reflection was necessary to gain a new understanding, a new perspective as to what the lies that were being told about you and all the projections, they kind of told on themselves, really. Because all the shit that they tried to lie on you about, turned out that's who they were to begin with, right? All these people that are trying to dwindle you down and put you into some sort of a little box of comfort for them didn't realize all they were doing is telling on themselves. They were showing up and showing what you thought of what they thought of you. All your ideas that you brought to them all excited and they shot them down. All they did is throw all this stupid ass red tape at you and said, "Oh yeah, no, 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 no." Not 1 ounce of encouragement, not one bit of support. It was all to ruin your whole fucking plan the whole time. To keep you down, to keep you dim, to keep you where you didn't fucking matter. Where you'd eventually just phase out and fuck off and die. That's what they wanted for you. That's what happens when you got a bunch of fucking karmics that don't want to heal. They get together and they work together to try to rip you apart instead because you're actually trying to start up and stand up and to believe in yourself and to have courage. This is why it's so important to heal, collective, because you get to know who the fuck your people are. Because your people, they want to see you win. If you got people around you not wanting to see you win, not wanting to see you rise, they're not your fucking people. Pay attention. And you have to be careful because you got these people out there that are going to want to gift to you. They're going to want to give you this. They're going to give you that. And then they're going to sit there and drain your fucking energy. And drain your energy until you have nothing left. They're going to poke and they're going to prod on you until they instigate, 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 until you blow the fuck up. So don't blow up. Don't blow up. Show compassion. Show respect. Show understanding. The people that actually show up, that actually level with you, they're actually supportive of you, keep them close to you. You will know who they are by how they treat you. Fuck, I had to go through three rooms. First, what, three roommates now to find a half decent person. And it's actually been nice to be able to come down out of that fight or flight mode and be able to, you know, release myself from the cortisol. I'm very grateful for that ability. And people are even trying to come in and maybe sabotage that as well. Like, these people are relentless. It's dumb. It's stupid. So the cards are basically saying be vigilant, take stock of what you're working on and stay focused on what's important to you and make sure that you're focusing on yourself, making sure that you're focused on your stability, making sure your I's are dotted, your T's are crossed, all that bullshit, making sure that you are stepping forward within and preparing for what you need to get going on. People are being sneaky, so you gotta be sneaky. Keep it in the fucking dark. Don't be letting people know your plans. Don't be letting people know your ideas. Keep it to yourself until you got it moving. We got six of crystals, so things are going to balance out for you. Okay? Things are going to balance out better than expected. And, there's going to be some sort of balance with the past as well. And I'm hearing that the past will come back to haunt you, but it will be a healing experience. It's not going to be a negative one. And this is going to be regarding some sort of friends. They're very well going to maybe get enlightened on a situation and they're going to come forward. They're going to renew your friendship. Yeah. Yeah. This is going to help you move forward. And this is going to be putting a rest to the dark star that's after you. This is going to put an end and put out the light to the manipulator, the one that's been at the helm this whole time. And it's because the justice is coming out and you're getting justice, and it's because you received it with logic. Yeah. You're going to recover, you're going to transform, you're finding your strength within. That's the third time, collective. Invoke that inner warrior, make those decisions, work through the chaos and the confusion. You got this. Okay? Page of shells. Yeah. Start with a little cup of compassion and continue with that. Allow your intuition and inspiration to guide you. That's your cap card. Your intuition and inspiration is everything. Okay? Any final, yeah, Queen of Shells. Nurture your heart. Gonna leave it there. Nurture your heart. Stay focused on your own fucking priorities. Stay out of everybody else's lane. Stay in your own lane. Focus on yourself. Focus on what you need to do to manifest your best life. And leave everybody that doesn't want you here or that doesn't want you winning, leave them in the dust. Leave them where they belong. Leave them behind. Okay? Let them huff and puff and let them try to claw at your ankles and then just step on their fingernails. Okay? You know, even get an extra bottle of bug spray if you have to. You know, bug spray, never, you know, you can never go wrong with bug spray. And if you want to be a little bit more environmental, just vinegar in a bottle works. Yeah, you don't want to mess with vinegar in a bottle. But that's only going up against people that are actually trying to kill you. Okay? You don't go up to somebody just and be dumb. Just just to be dumb. You don't do that. I'm not condoning any type of violence, but if you need to stick up for yourself, by all means, be as creative as you need to be. You deserve peace. You deserve tranquility. Uh, you deserve to be happy, collective. You're enough. You've always been enough. You were never too much for anybody, but the ones that just couldn't fucking handle you anyway to start with. That's not your problem. That's a them problem. The thing is, collective, once you took away your connection and your emotional connection, the love, the care, right? When you love and you care for someone, they automatically get protection, okay? When you have someone that you hold in your heart, they receive that divine connection. They receive that divine protection. The moment that they do you wrong is the moment that the divine takes them off that list. There's a whole entirely different list that has been set up for your adversaries, for your enemies, and for the frenemies and families, families, I'm going to call them, the family enemies, the ones that have all come up against you, they're on a different list. Don't think for 1 second that they're not going to get what's coming to them. The shaman. You've dealt with your shadow long enough. It's time for you to come out into the light. Gonna leave it there. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here and showing up. I got a little heated today, and I do apologize for that to a degree. But to a degree, I'm not sorry. I'm very capable of showing you who the monster is, but I'd rather not. I'd rather be in my peaceful era. I'd rather be in my loving era. I'd rather be in my compassionate era. I'd rather be able to provide some sort of wisdom or clarity to the world, to my collective. I don't want to bring out the monster. I do not want to have them come out to play. Because my monster don't mess around, and they don't win, okay? They're not much for winning. They don't play to win. They play to survive. And that's why you don't mess with the monster. You don't test the monster. There's a reason why my younger child, my younger self, my inner child has the key to the cage in which that monster lives. There's reasons for that. It's how I show up for myself. It's how I no longer abandon myself. And if certain services, they'll remain nameless, are turning around and telling me that I need to walk away from my adversaries or my enemies, when I've already walked away many, 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 many kilometers, many miles away, and I'm still being gang stalked, I don't have to walk away anymore. I will stand up, and I will defend myself. And if I have to, I'll let the monster out of the fucking cage. But I don't want to. So don't bring me to that. It's in your best interest to not do that. On that note, if you can't be good at it, at least be good to yourself, so that way you can be good to others. To my subscribers, my supporters, my members, my tribe, I love you. Stay strong, heal, release, be in your courageous healing, step into your highest timeline that you can, move forward with good intention, setting an example, and let's show the world how good it can get. Let's show how good it can get. Gonna leave it at that. You have yourselves a good evening, and thank you for joining me. Catch you in the next video.